Yes, we are here. We are fresh out of the shower. You're going to hear my dog barking upstairs. We are braless. Our hair is wet and not brushed. And that is the vibe of the day. I also realized as I was doing my nails the other day, let's just take a second to appreciate. Y'all see it? Y'all see? I'm shaky. For those of you who are not very acquainted with me, get used to my jitters, my shakiness. I am not on drugs. Okay, so I wanted to talk about this for a second because I'm starting to realize that my nails tell you everything about like what Elise is feeling. So like you can just tell right now with this. Elise is in her soft girl era. We are in our soft girl feels. And I want to just share some insights on what I have learned about being in my soft girl era right now. And that is the unexpected experience that is just so powerful. So powerful. Being in your soft girl feminine flow is seriously one of the most powerful experiences I have ever been in. Now, that's not to say that being my baddie self has not come with very powerful experiences either. They're very powerful for different reasons, but like, let me just talk about this for a second. Soft girl era. Soft girl Elise. Like, first of all, coming home to myself just over the last few weeks, coming home to myself, saying no to some really great opportunities, saying no to some really great men, saying no to some really great potential romantic partnerships, and saying no to those things and choosing to just come home to myself because it just wasn't the vibe. I just wasn't feeling it. That's not to say that it couldn't evolve in the future or even currently and into the future. I'm just saying that right now, with where I'm at and the current opportunities that have presented themselves, I am saying no. And that is me coming home to my soft girl. I know it kind of sounds contradictory, but like certain connections with certain romantic partnerships actually bring out my masculine quite a bit. And I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. I don't want to be in my masculine. I don't want to be like, ooh, gotta put up a front, gotta protect myself, gotta withdraw, gotta be avoidant, other things. Like take care of myself, protect and provide for myself, say nar to any like masculine energy coming my way, things like that. I don't want to be that. But when I know that I'm being that way with somebody, that's when I know like, ooh, this is not the vibe, Elise. We're coming home. We're coming home to ourselves. We're doing some soft girl nails, some cute little bows, and we're going to be in our feminine flow. So literally when you guys see my different videos, my different nails, you're going to know exactly what's going on with me. You're going to know if I'm in my playful feels, if I'm in my baddie feels, if I'm in my boss babe feels, if I am in my sexy powerful feels, if I'm in my soft girl feels, my little baby girl, angel, baby princess feels. So that's where we're at. And okay, so not only is it incredibly powerful to like choose to come home to myself. Hopefully this doesn't make my shirt see-through because as I said previously, we are braless today. Okay, so not only is it extremely powerful to come home to yourself, to say no, not to bad opportunities, to good opportunities. Saying no to good men and good possibilities and good opportunities and closing doors, or at least stepping away from those open doors and saying, I'm going to take some extra time to myself. That's a very powerful experience. And I would say that has actually encouraged my feminine flow. Another thing that I'm realizing is very powerful about coming home to myself and coming home to my little baby doll, baby girl, soft girl Elise is like how much awesomeness it attracts. like a little bit unexpected, but like all of a sudden everybody's like nicer to you. And everybody like treats you so sweetly, and you get a lot more compliments, you get a lot more like smiles and flirtations and like free stuff. I just got home from a trip with my parents, and I met them over in the Great Lakes. They're doing the Great American Loop right now. So I met them on their boat as they were traveling through the Great Lakes. My hair is falling out. Yes, she is stressed. Single mom, full-time student, entrepreneur. Hair be falling out. So I met my parents at the Great Lakes, and it kind of became like a joke of the trip of like, hey, Elise, like, we need something. Go get it for us. Because, like, they started to realize that I was able to get us free stuff just by smiling and being cute. This is probably going to sound so bad, but I would just like go up to whoever was at the desk and just be like, hi, I was just wondering, do you happen to have some of this? And like, we were at the Pink Pony Club. We were on Mackinac Island. We had gone all day without a drink, at least several hours without a drink. We did I was going to say pony bag, horse-drawn carriage, tour, and then we had walked a lot. We walked the island, we walked through the Grand and through the Grand grounds, and then we walked down and found a horseback riding tour. We went on a horseback riding tour for an hour and a half, and then me and Milani walked to meet my parents down on Main Street. I was starving. I was parched. My dad's like, what do you want to do now? I'm like, Father, I literally can't even think straight. I need liquid in my mouth. Like, that's all I can think about right now. Let's find us a drink, and then we can talk about what's next. And he's like, okay, but like, where are we going? I don't know. Like, get me a drink. We need a drink. Let's get a drink, and then I can tell you where we can go, what we can do. I cannot think past how parched I is. So we went to the Pink Pony Club. We went to the back patio, and I went down to the bar, and I was like, excuse me, can I just get a Diet Coke? I'm just really thirsty. And the bartender just like smiled like that cute. He's just like, what a cutie. Like, you know, like just like that smile. The girls know what I'm saying. That smile of like, you're so freaking cute. And he gave me this Diet Coke, and I was like, how much is it gonna be? And he was like, it's on me, babe. And he gave me the Diet Coke. So I got a free drink at the Pink Pony Club just by being in my soft girl feminine and just being cute. And like, it became a joke with my parents. Like, everywhere we went, I would say like, can we get some of this? Or I need something, like, I need this, I need that. Can we get this? Or my parents would say, we need this, we need that. Elise, go talk to somebody. Elise, go get it. Elise this, Elise that. Like, I got a ride down the road from a guy. So like, I don't know, I just like, and I didn't even ask for the ride. I was simply asking for information. He was like, yeah, it's just down the road, let me give you a ride. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Not that I'm promoting getting in the car with a stranger. We were not in a car, we were in a golf cart, so it'd be really easy to escape. And I trust my gut. It was like really small town island. There wasn't really a lot of places he could have taken me. It was very, very small. I bet you, like, driving around the whole island, if that was even possible, if there was even, I don't even think there was like a whole roundabout road that would go around the whole island. It was probably like 4 miles. So small. Tiniest island I've ever been on. So like, it's not like we were, you know, gonna disappear in this huge metropolis that nobody would ever find me again. It'd be really hard for this guy to take me somewhere. Anyway, so I was just like, sure, thank you. And like, he took me to this place. He waited for me while I went in and got what I needed. And I came out, and he gave me a ride back. So it was just really funny. And my parents just kept like, it was a joke. Like, I would come back to the boat, and I'd be like, so I found where I can get this, and so like, this guy's gonna give me a ride. And or like, I got back, and I'd be like, yeah, so-and-so gave me a ride. And they were like, what? You know, and it's just like, these things They just happen. I'm not saying like take advantage, but also like just expect it. Just expect that when you're in your soft girl, baby doll flow, like all of a sudden, like random homies and homeboys and homegirls just be like ready to pamper you and ready to take care of you. And they're like, what can I do for you? Here's a drink on me for free. Enjoy your time at the Pink Pony Club. Can I give you a ride? Where do you need to go? I'll wait. I'll give you a ride back. Like, it's just like, there is such an awesome magnetism that happens when you are in this soft girl, and when you are in your soft girl, like, and you are magnetizing. Hold on. I'm not unintelligent. I've just been doing homework for like 6 hours every day. When you are attracting, there we go. You are attracting just like abundance, to say the least. Like, you are literally just attracting so much, like, people just want to give to you. And they just want to like take care of you everywhere you go. And that's like very powerful. You feel powerful. You feel like all I gotta do is like smile and act really cute, and I'm gonna get whatever I want. And that's really powerful. I'm not saying to take advantage of people. I'm just saying enjoy it while it lasts, while you're in your soft girl. And be prepared for it, be ready for it, and enjoy it. Enjoy that fun ride. Like, it's nice. It's nice being in that space. So yeah, I do be feeling my soft girl feels, and I do be enjoying like all that the universe has to offer, that energy and just all of the awesomeness that I'm attracting right now. And it is very powerful, because like I'm entering spaces and I'm entering rooms where I really don't care necessarily to associate with everybody there or anybody there in particular. And I'm not like looking around the room, right? I'm not like, I don't have an agenda when I walk into that space. I'm not like trying to establish dominance or power. Like I'm powerful baddie. I'm just like entering this space softly and gently and cutesy, and people are coming to me, and they're coming to me, and I don't have to ask for anything when I'm in this flow. And you know, it's interesting because like I had decided that I'm going to come home to myself, and I made that decision. Like, I am not going to date right now. I'm coming home to myself. Not only do I have like a lot of actual legitimate reasons for doing that, like how busy I am. And I know I mentioned this, but like I'm a single mom of 4. My daughter's on a dance team. She has practice 3 days a week. Parent time, switching the kids up and getting kids to all their various obligations and varying school schedules and locations. My kids are not all in the same school, and I'm in full-time school, so I have to arrange my entire life around my school schedule and getting my assignments turned in on time, because I don't just have one due date at the end of the week. I have multiple due dates throughout the week, and so I got to make sure that I'm showing up on time for those things. And it's a lot of reading and it's a lot of writing, so very, very time consuming. It's like minimum of 3 hours a week per class. I'm taking 4 classes, so I'm doing 3 to 3.5 hours, sometimes 4 hours plus. I have had longer school days on a daily basis, so 3 to 4 hours daily. And it's a lot. Like I said I'm taking 4 classes. I'm taking 5, actually. I'm taking 5 classes. So I'm really busy. I'm also an entrepreneur. I run my spa here in the house, and I take clients here in my home. So it's very busy, to say the least. So like I really don't have time for dating. Taking the time out of my busy schedule to date, it would require somebody with a lot of patience and just who has an equally busy schedule as myself, who also appreciates like having kind of a side romance kind of thing. Like we've got our lives over here and we're just kind of enjoying each other on the side, like a cherry on top of the cake kind of thing. That's kind of, unfortunately, the situation that I'm in currently. And so finding that has been hard, and for the most part, most people that I have associated with want and or demand more from me than I can give them. So choosing not to make sacrifices in these areas of my life in order to accommodate for this one person, and just deciding to like just choose this and just go all in right here, like going all in on what I'm currently working on and what I'm currently doing and what I currently love and what currently is filling up my emotional bank account and my hobbies, and like and filling that little gap that I need from like a partner, like a life partner. I'm able to fill that gap with myself and my kids and the higher power and just like the things that I am pursuing. I'm not saying that that's sustainable. I'm not saying that that's like long term. So I'm not saying that that's like sustainable. I'm not saying that that is how it's going to be for the rest of my life. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm not going to give space to a potential partner. I'm only going to like put everything into here for the rest of my life. I'm just saying like right now, that's just where I'm at right now. Okay. Full-time school, full-time kids. My kids are really young, very, very, very high maintenance and demanding. So this is going to transform. This will evolve over time. My kids will grow up. They'll become more self-sufficient. They'll be able to take care of themselves easier. I might even have like a second driver in the home when my daughter gets her driver's license that she can help me. And at that point, I will have been graduated. I will have hopefully gotten my other degree or working on my second to third degree that I'm aiming for. So like there's just like a lot that can change over time, and just with different transitions, with all my kids being in school all day long, that in and of itself will just like open all of the doors. That's just next year. Okay. So things can change within the next year, and I'm open to that. I'm totally receptive. I'm totally open. I'm totally like ready for anything to just happen that fits, that makes sense, that's right. I'm not saying no because it's not necessarily like an ego power move. There is a difference. And like I hope you understand what I mean there. I'm not saying no to great opportunities to feed my own ego. My ego was boosted as a result of just making sense of what was and what needed to happen. And it just so happened to be a power move. It just so happened to boost my ego. It just so happened to make me feel just very, very feminine and powerful and incredible and amazing, and highly recommend. Okay. It wasn't an ego move. It was me thinking logically and making sense. Okay, enough about that. Let's see. So what have we discussed? We've talked about the baby girl, baby doll, soft girl flow, and how incredibly amazing and powerful it is, and all the awesome abundance that it attracts, magnetizes. And we've talked about how my nails will tell you exactly her era and what she is feeling. We've talked about the fact that I have come home to myself, and it has been such a powerful experience. Very empowering. I think I like that word better. It's a very empowering experience, and how being in this flow is just delicious. And it's fun, and it's cutesy, and it's flirty, and it's like, I'm going to enjoy this just for tonight. Just this little dessert just for tonight. I'm not talking about dessert. And it's just like, whatever. I don't know. It's fun. It's cutesy. It's flirty. It's sweet. It's adorable. It's attractive. It's attracting a lot, and it's attractive. Let's put it that way. It's attractive, and it's attracting. It's attracting a lot of abundance. It's attracting a lot of fun. It's attracting a lot of free stuff, free rides, and like people are making things convenient for me. People are taking care of me without me asking. People are wanting to give to me. People are wanting to take care of me. People are wanting to see me smile, and so they'll do things to make me smile, and it's just really cute and fun and flirty and empowering. So highly recommend. Where I was right before that was I was coming out of my baddie era, which was also really powerful for different reasons, but I prefer this. I prefer where I'm at right now. Maybe because I'm just ready for this and this is where I'm at. And so I'm like, yeah, this is comfortable. I don't want to be over there anymore. How to make that transition? I don't feel like, I'm not sure how intentionally it can happen. I'm sure it's possible to be intentional about it, like practice until practice makes perfect, like fake it till you make it type thing. I'm sure it's possible. For me, it was like an unintentional transition. Like I just over time went from baddie Elise and just transformed and transitioned into soft girl. And I think it just came with like kind of burning out in a lot of ways. I think that I just needed to burn out that energy, that baddie flame. It's really hot. It's really intense. And she burns up. It's like a bonfire using like, what do they call those? What do they call them? What do they call those? Oh my gosh, Elise. Maybe I should stop recording these right after I finish a freaking hour-long test. Okay, so like using dry bushes and like putting these dry bushes in a pile, lighting the flame and just watching it go. And it creates a huge bonfire, and it's huge, and the flame is really intense, and it's really hot, and it's like enraged. It's like this raging flame, but it dies out really quickly. And when it dies out, that's when you're left with like the soft girl feels of just like, it feels like sitting in a comfy chair. Baddie Elise, she was getting it done, and she needed to. That we needed Baddie Elise for the last year. Definitely, we needed her, and she got things done. She lined things up. She prepared and paved the way for soft girl. Totally, I couldn't be here without Baddie. So Baddie, like I said, she got those degrees or licenses that she needed to get. She got me enrolled and on a degree path, and now we have a path set, and we are moving in a direction, and we are moving at a fast, intense rate. But we have like end goal is set. We know where we're heading, and Baddie Elise also set the tone for expectations in partnerships and just what we're not going to settle for, what we're going to say no to. And we're going to say no to those things. And Baddie Elise also got my business rolling and in a comfortable place where I take clients when I can, and I'm not too overwhelmed with clientele. I'm not too overwhelmed with business. I'm really balanced. Baddie Elise created balance and flow for soft girl. And so soft girl Elise, baby doll Elise, came in and was like, thank you, Baddie. I'll take it from here. And she's just like chilling like this because Baddie took care of everything for her. Thank you, Baddie. Love you. So I think there's a reason for every season, and every season has a purpose, and it's all important, it's all necessary, and it's all like we're gonna welcome everything with open arms because there are benefits to everything. I don't think that I would not be here today without my baddie self being in her masculine and saying no to a lot of things that I needed to say no to. Homegirl knew what she was doing. Homegirl set the stage, set the tone, and she protected me from a lot of just time wasters, people and opportunities. both business and pleasure. Like, she was just very cutthroat, and I'm so grateful for her. Oh my gosh. If it weren't for her, I'd probably be trapped in some soul-sucking commitment or partnership that I would just be like, ugh, why am I here? Ugh. So, yeah, we're in a good place right now. We're feeling good. We're feeling energized. We're feeling at peace. We're feeling relaxed. We're feeling enthusiastic. We're feeling excited. We're feeling fun. We're feeling playful and flirty, and let's just have some fun. I don't want to take anything seriously right now, except for the things that I have to take seriously, like my business, my education, and my kids, which is literally where I'm putting all my focus. But like, other than that, when it comes to like boys, romantic interests, like, I just want to have fun. I just want to have fun. I get that song now. Girls just want to have fun. Okay, I think that we're digressing. I think it's time to end this episode. For those of you who get it, welcome to the soft girl era. Wishing you the best, wishing you all the abundance and all the free things and all the free rides. Enjoy, have fun, and stay tuned. Keep out for the change in my mood, and we'll just kind of see. We'll see where soft girl takes her, where we end up. Pretty sure I've got nothing but great things to look forward to. I'm feeling like her right now. I'm in her era. This is her. With her damp, unkempt hair and no bra. Minimal makeup. Because DGAF. Facts. Okay. Love you. Bye.